playoffs.
Now, we've referenced it a little bit. The NBA rank came out. So before we even start, let me just read what this says about the NBA rank. The NBA rank is a prediction for the upcoming season. Dozens of panelists from across several sources voted to forecast which players would be best in 18-19, taking into account both the quality and the quantity of their contributions. Kyle Lowry is number 21. Lamar, what happened? Lamar. First off, too high or too low?
Oh my gosh, like I really do. I don't. Y'all even okay. Let me calm. Okay, I get it that he has some talent. I do recognize that he has some talent, right?
Top 10 point guard.
What has
eight,
Kyle
7?
Lowry done, specifically playoffs, in any of the past years to be considered anywhere near the top 20?
He quit 2 years in a row.
So how is he even sniffing the top 20?
Is this
John Wall's 32.
maybe this is regular season?
How is he even sniffing the top 20?
How is he over John Wall?
I mean,
how is he even near Kyrie Irving?
oh, stop that.
How is he even near him?
That's not his fault. Because Kyrie Irving should be
I'm calling it.
totally
I'm
different.
just if we're going by this ranking,
All right, fine.
and you're putting 20 Kyrie Irving, 21 Kyle Lowry, I go, you're crazy. Someone's messing up here.
So, he can't be the number one. He can't be the number one player.
Oh, you
No.
can't? Oh, okay.
No,
He
he
can't.
cannot.
Okay.
No, he cannot.
Okay, I
He
got you.
can't.
He can't be the number
He
one.
cannot.
So he doesn't have to be the number one. So he gets to fit right in where he was. Maybe. I feel like Kyle Lowry's a good player. I don't dislike him as much as you do. I understand because we've watched him quit 2 years in a row in the playoffs. But I mean, Lamar, you've got to come around to liking this guy eventually.
Don't say it. Don't.
Because you know he's going to be your point guard.
I was having a good day, man.
It's either going to be him or Damian Lillard.
Birthday, leave me alone. Let
It's
me
either
off
going to
with
be
this.
him or Damian Lillard.
Hey, I'll take Damian Lillard.
I was about to say.
I would
That's
definitely
not,
that ain't a question. I would definitely take Damian Lillard.
But Damian Lillard also froze in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, but he did it one time.
Okay.
Even the playoffs before, he was still playing his best. It's just their team wasn't good enough to overcome.
I'm going to come back to him in a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to come back to him in a minute. So, Lowry at 21, you think he should be lower?
Yes, absolutely.
So give me some point guards in the NBA who are above him. Just
Westbrook, Curry, Harden, Paul. I say that because
right. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie.
Kyrie definitely.
Did you already say Lillard?
Lillard, yes.
You say Steph?
Yes, Steph already.
I would take Kemba Walker over Kemba.
Whoa,
I'll take
okay.
Kemba Walker over him.
I'm just trying to get your mind where
I
you
would
think
take Kemba Walker, Drew Holiday,
John Wall?
Victor Oladipo.
Yes. John Wall?
Yes, I would take him over Kyle Lowry.
Are you going to name every starting point guard? Mike Conley?
Okay.
Yes. I would take him.
I'll take Conley.
All right.
So that tells you everything I think about him. So.
All right. So Kyle Lowry, get that out of here. Now, I purchased a new shirt today.
Take it easy, man.
Okay.
Breathe.
I'm not going to go all the way off just yet because I have in the fourth quarter I have another where I'm going to have a moment. Kyrie Irving is predicted at number 20 on this list. Name 19 players in the NBA better than Kyrie Irving. Go. Yep, thought so. There are not 19 players in the NBA. Whoever these panelists are, 1716hoops@gmail.com. Go ahead. Let's chat.
Can we go ahead and say it? Specifically Jokic, right?
Jokic at 12.
At 12.
And then Butler at 14.
And Butler at 14.
Butler at
Kyle
14
Lowry.
Was atrocious.
I mean, there's a couple more. There's a couple more that
I know, but those are really like the ones that
stick
like
out.
you go, what?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, there were some others that stuck out to me.
I know. But I'm talking about those specifically. Those are the ones you definitely go.
Oh, Ben Simmons.
No.
Ben Simmons. I mean, no.
But you could at least there's something there because there's a hype train.
Yes.
Like, so but
Butler,
these other guys,
Paul
like,
George, Jokic especially. I can't disrespect Chris Paul. Interesting for me to say out loud. Actually,
I
after,
can't believe
after,
you just said it
after
too. I was
said
shocked.
it,
Like
after I
my
said
heart
it,
skipped a beat.
Joel, I get what you're saying. The hype train.
Right.
I get it. Personally, I think Kyrie is going for the MVP this year.
Yes.
Because he's going to be the best player on the second best team in the NBA in the regular season.
Who's the first best team?
So,
rhetorical
questions.
Rhetorical questions.
Anyway,
I got you.
He's they're not. I personally have ranked him at 6 in the NBA, and some people put him like 7, 8, 20.
Yes,
However you want to roll about it, he's top 10 without a question.
Right. I think he's. We've talked about this. I think he's knocking at the door of top 5. I think he breaks into it this year.
And that is a fair assessment. But put him at number 20.
Right.
What are the? I want to know these people on this panel.
Now,
I want to know.
I said before the show. I mean, it's basically the man was hurt, and they just forgot how bad of a man this dude is.
Yes, Gordon Hayward is at 40. Wait, are they just like being funny with the Celtics?
I don't know.
Irving at 20, Kyrie or
Horford was like in the
34,
30 something,
34. Tatum
Blake
was
Griffin was 32.
Tatum was 20. Oh my gosh, yes, Blake Griffin at 30. Oh my lord! I saw that. I was like, I can't.
We're only really talking about the top 30, but there were some blasphemy up there.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one we mentioned. Jimmy Butler at 14. No. Incorrect. Wrong. All right, other one.
A good player.
Good.
14's a little high.
Top 20 is a great player.
Yeah, I think
Butler is
25 to 30.
30s.
25 to 30.
30s.
I put him in 20 to 25. That's just my personal preference.
Depends on which Jimmy Butler is.
Right. I mean, that's just... But 14 is high.
14 is way too high.
Okay, all right. I'm tired of talking about him.
Okay.
Jokic of the Denver Nuggets. I feel like I have to say that because I feel like there's some people that watch the NBA that don't know Jokic.
Let's talk about the good things that he does, though. Man's got a good jumper. In the pick and roll, he's dangerous. He is.
Okay.
Defensively.
Okay.
Which is why I don't like why he's so high. Yeah. He's a liability.
I'm concerned why
he is a liability.
I'm concerned why he knows this.
Nuggets is a 16.
That's what I was about to say. Nuggets is the 6th team. So we have the Lakers, the Rockets, the Pelicans,
the
Grizzlies,
Mavs.
The Mavs, and wait, really?
That's
right. We came with that last time. That's right.
Yeah,
the Mavs, and then, man, why don't you like Eastern Conference teams?
Happy birthday,
What's wrong with y'all? I watch basketball. I've seen the guy play. He's a good player. Now he's not 12 good player. Like I don't know how that came up. So, I really don't.
You see my idea for a clothing brand carried by Kareem. I'm gonna have another one.
I can't believe you. Oh my god!
Another one for Lamar's team.
Carried
by Kareem
with the K's on there.
A clothing line coming to 1716 hoops in the near future. I can't wait. Anyway,
I can't believe you said so. Oh man,
that was just a side note.
You can put Magic on that list if you're gonna go on there. You want to say Kareem was carrying Magic?
Yeah, that's the whole joke. That's the whole joke. That's the whole joke.
Don't do it.
No. That was the last show and the show before, and a few shows before that. You remember when we did point guard? Do you remember how much I praised Magic Johnson?
That's why the phrase you just said was absolute. I can't believe it came out of your mouth.
Tell me carried by Kareem is not hilarious. That is a hilarious... Anyway, Jokic...
I hope you don't head out the West Coast anytime soon. They go, oh, Lord.
So where do you think Jokic would fall since they're your 16?
30s.
Whoa! That's low. 20s.
Have you seen him play? Defensively, they go after him.
Okay.
It's not a question.
Oof. I'm so excited for the NBA season to start because we're going to have League Pass. We're going to be watching a ton of games. Mm-hmm. Our analysis, you're going to call me David Bayless before too long.
Film steady, baby. Film steady.
Hey, editor, cut that out.
I got you. Now, again, he is dangerous in the pick and roll. And trailing on the fast break, boy, he is dangerous. He's like Dirk Light. When he trails, I'm just telling you. He does. When he's trailing on the fast break, he's you got to know where he is because he can shoot.
Okay.
He can shoot.
All right. Damian Lillard is at number 10. Now, I don't think that's outrageous.
Yeah, I think he's...
Do you want to know what I think is outrageous? I couldn't find the link, but the first power rankings came out. Mm-hmm. The Trailblazers are number 10.
Well, but they're probably thinking about what happened last year in the playoffs.
That's way too high. I think that's way too high.
Wait, you're saying they're going to finish 10th or below?
No.
In the West?
No. Number 10 in the NBA.
Whoa!
Right, hold on. Time out.
Really?
So, this is the power rankings that we were talking about. Let me read this off to you, Lamar.
I'm listening.
This is the original. It's called Training Camp Edition. Okay.
Okay.
The Warriors, the Celtics, the Rockets,
Okay.
the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
The Thunder,
Okay.
the Jazz.
We've talked about that before.
But
yeah.
then it's the 76ers.
Oh,
I feel like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
The
got you.
Pacers, which I buy. You know,
Yeah,
I'm a buyer of Oladipo. The Lakers. Okay. And then the Trailblazers.
Who's below the Trailblazers?
Let me take a look. The full list is here. But even still, so you gave me a look on the Lakers. You really don't think.
I've said this before. I think the current way they're constructed, it's going to be tough. Walton has to be a great coach this year. I think to really take them
That next level.
to the next level. I think he's got to coach his butt off, which I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work out yet. You know.
Yeah.
So the Bucks, the Nuggets, the Pelicans, the Wizards, and the Spurs are the next 5 to follow. I mean, I get it. Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, both great players.
Yeah.
But after you get swept in the playoffs like that, with as good as the Bucks really could be, I would at least put the Bucks over them.
Yeah, but the Bucks didn't have a great showing in the playoffs last year either.
Well, they got Budenholzer now, so you'll see.
I mean, yeah. We'll see.
So maybe that's a little bit of an overreaction, but
No, I think it's a little bit of what happened last year and then what moves were made this year.
right.
So I
But-
think
but-
with the
but-
Bucks getting Budenholzer, that
Right.
puts them up there.
Plus, Lillard had a great regular season last year.
right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
Kawhi at 8. So Kawhi got injured. Kawhi's considered top 3. I think even these panelists would probably say, what do you rank Kawhi? They would say probably top 3 in the NBA.
Yeah.
But
his injury.
he's been injured,
right.
Mm-hmm.
so that's the only reason he was on there. Any other thoughts on
I'm
that?
fine.
No,
I'm
that's
fine
it.
with
Yeah.
The last interesting one was the tied for 4. Kevin Durant and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Greek freak.
That's
Look, y'all. I realize the Greek freak is a freak of nature. He fills the stat sheets. I get it. I understand it. It's just hard to watch him when I go, dude. If you got any kind of like this much of a jump shot, if you got this, you are an unstoppable player. And to compare anything with him and Kevin Durant is an absolute.
also putting Kevin
That is
Durant at
wrong.
4.
Well, I guess that they're placing Steph, but I think Durant's the more important player because it was clear, like when the Warriors were struggling, who would they go to down the
Oh,
stretch?
yeah, Durant.
Durant is the down the stretch player. I still feel like Steph. No,
Yeah.
Steph is great though.
it just feels weird because who are we talking about in our top 25 of all time?
Steph
We were
is
talking
great.
about Steph.
Steph
We
is
did
wonderful.
not even mention Kevin Durant last week.
But see, my thing is, I put Steph so high because we haven't seen anything like Steph before, where a guy's out there and it looks like trick shots he's throwing, and they're going in consistently. We've seen scores come and go.
So then you think this do you think this ranking is accurate, or do you think KD will be the better player this
I think in terms of what's important to that team, Kevin Durant is more important for them as currently constructed. As if I'm looking though at the best players, I've never seen a shooter better than Steph. I've never seen
right.
it.
Anthony Davis at 6 is also a little strange, especially. I know
think he's gonna win MVP.
There you go.
I
So I just want to make sure we got that in there. But
do.
anything else on these ranks?
No, I mean with my top 10, and I would say it's not my opinion, but I mean if you're top 10, you can't have any liabilities at all.
Right.
If you're top
I
10.
get that.
Like
I get
Giannis,
that.
I'm like, dude, you can't shoot. Like I can't put you number 4.
What about Embiid?
Maybe 6 or 7.
Embiid
Embiid's
doesn't
good.
really have
Yeah, Embiid has a.
because Embiid's a center, so
He's tough,
we can't
man.
we don't need to expect him. to be
Embiid
able
is
to
tough
shoot.
though.
Kawhi, Westbrook. There's no you stop.
Yeah.
Davis, Antetokounmpo. I feel is just a little too high. Durant, Harden, Curry, obvious, and the obvious, the third best player of all time.
I agree. I mean, besides the top 3.